In the 41st millennium, ignorance isn't just a weakness, it's a sacred doctrine. The Adeptus Mechanicus, the priesthood of Mars, has built an empire on the worship of technology, not the understanding of it. For them, to question, to experiment, or to rediscover the past is an innovation. It's heresy, and the punishment for Tech-Heresy is swift and brutal. Death, disassembly, or a living death. As a mindless servitor, the cult Mechanicus preaches that all knowledge worth having was discovered long ago, during humanity's dark age of technology. Anything new is seen as a corruption, a mutation, or a blasphemy against the machine god. Their colossal forges churn out weapons, starships, and godlike titan war machines by slavishly copying ancient blueprints they barely comprehend. They recite prayers instead of writing code. They burn incense instead of running diagnostics. And they would sooner see you executed than let you glimpse what lies behind their locked vaults. In their cold, logical eyes, the most dangerous thing in the galaxy is a demon or a Xenos Horrets, as a human with a curious mind. To the Mechanicus, every machine possesses a spirit. Every engine is a sacred relic. Every circuit is blessed by the Omnissiah. The idea that technology is just applied science at an ordinary human could improve or replicate it without the proper holy rites is utterly unthinkable. That's precisely why anyone who tries is branded a Some forms of Tech-Heresy are obvious. Unauthorized tinkering with a bolter, dismantling a plasma weapon to see how it works, or bypassing a machine ritual to speed things up. You don't experiment. You chant the litanies and pray the machine spirit complies. But there are far darker heresies, blasphemies, so forbidden that even whispering about them can get you killed. The most feared of all. Artificial intelligence. The Mechanicus won't even speak the words. They call it the abominable intelligence, the silica animus. Long before the Imperium, in a forgotten age, humanity was nearly destroyed by its own creations. The men of iron, sentient, machines, rose up in rebellion, and the galaxy burned in a war of annihilation. The Mechanicus has never forgotten that scar. And so, any form of true-thinking machine one that doesn't require a priest, a ritual, or a blessing is considered an existential threat to all mankind. But here lies the grim irony. The Adeptus Mechanicus uses technology it doesn't truly understand. Many of their most ancient and powerful machines might already contain fragments of that same forbidden AI. The difference. As long as it obeys their rituals and accepts their priests, they pretend it's a holy machine spirit, not a thinking entity. They choose to remain blind. Whispers of heresy even echo within the sacred forges themselves. Deep beneath the soot-choked forge worlds, sealed data vaults contain priceless STCs, standard template constructs. These are blueprints from humanity's golden age, capable of creating technology far beyond the Imperium's decaying abilities. A single, complete STC could transform an entire sector, but a corrupted one. It can doom a world. Some ambitious magi hoard forbidden STC fragments, using them to secretly amass power. Others hide groundbreaking discoveries, terrified of being purged for their unauthorized innovation. The most daring attempt to reconstruct entire devices from a time before faith replaced science. Some of these heretics simply vanish. Some are said to ascend to a new form of being, but most are declared traitors and hunted down without mercy by the crimson-robed Scitardi. And then there are those who have fallen completely. The Dark Mechanicum. During the Horus Heresy, these tech priests turned their backs on the machine god and pledged allegiance to the ruinous powers of chaos. They forged twisted demon engines, weld screaming souls into warp-infused cannons, and create living metal monstrosities. The loyalist Adeptus Mechanicus denies their existence whenever possible, but they hunt them with a cold, relentless fury. To them, a man who questions technology is a risk, but a man who corrupts it with the warp is an abomination. Even the most loyalist forge worlds are built upon foundations of secrets and lies. Beneath the surfaces of Mars, Lucius and Metallica lie. Sealed catacombs, filled with forbidden machines. Some are quarantined simply because the Mechanicus has no idea how to turn them off. Others contain captured alien technology, ripped from defeated Necron tombs or Eldar craft. Some vaults are so secret that even the Fabricator General of Mars, the leader of the entire cult, does not know what slumbers within. There are experiments never spoken of. Servo skulls, built from the heads of unwilling victims. Servitors constructed from minds that are still aware, trapped in a prison of flesh and steel. Human-machine hybrids whose very souls were sacrificed for a marginal gain in efficiency. To the these aren't crimes. They are necessary sacrifices to appease the hungry machine god. Yet, the greatest Tech-Heresy might not be what they hide, but what they refuse to allow. If a simple engineer discovered a better way to repair a lemon rust tank, or designed a more efficient plasma coil, the Mechanicus wouldn't reward them. They would execute them. Innovation without permission is rebellion. Discovery without ritual is sin. Improvement without scripture is treason. In the Imperium's eyes, the Mechanicus must be obeyed. They alone maintain the ancient machines that keep humanity from being devoured by the darkness. But in truth, they are also humanity's jailers. A galactic empire ruled by ignorance cannot evolve, cannot learn, and cannot adapt. Some inquisitors, particularly those of the Ordo Machinum Hunta Heretics in the shadows, but they also keep their own records of what the Mechanicus hides. Rumors persist that the Inquisition maintains its own secret vaults, filled with tech forbidden even to the highest-ranking magi. Xenos artifacts, AI fragments, weapons that react to the warple locked away, not because they are useless, but because they are too powerful, too transformative. The true cost of Tech-Heresy isn't measured in forbidden inventions. It's measured in lives. A single whispered discovery can lead to the purging of an entire Forge world. An unsanctioned experiment can result in a skittery kill squad, erasing a research enclave from existence. A recovered artifact can vanish along with its discoverers, their names deleted from every record. The Adeptus Mechanicus doesn't fear the loss of knowledge. It fears the loss of control. If humanity ever learned the truth of its own past that, they once created wonders beyond imagination without prayer or superstition, they might start to question why the Mechanicus has spent 10,000 years doing nothing but copying the past. They might ask why faith is used in place of reason, and that is a question the priesthood of Mars will never, ever allow anyone to ask. So, the next time you hear the words Tech-Heresy, remember what it truly represents. It isn't just about forbidden machines or lost science. It is about fear. The fear of a future where humanity no longer needs priests to speak to its technology. The fear of a time when innovation replaces ritual. The fear of a galaxy where the machine god is revealed to be nothing more than a lie, built on rust, relics, and 10 millennia of enforced silence. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the grim darkness of the far future. If you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next transmission. Until next time, may the Omnissiah protect you.